this is a very important problem in drone industry that people need to do and to achieve the good results. So this video will be completely helpful for those people who are in drone industry and they are trying to acquire lot of land survey and mapping using PPK device. When we do land survey and mapping, a drone camera is not directly contacting with the PPK air unit. We establish a base station on the ground. It might be any GNSS receiver. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel Nayak RC again. So it's been a long time I've been not making any videos due to my busy schedule. This time I came up with a new concept called as PPK in survey industry. So nowadays people are doing land survey, mapping and all this stuff using different type of systems. For example, such as chain survey, DGPS, people has to go into the field, take markers, they has to place some ground marker on the field, and later on when the flight is completed, drone flight is completed, they have to correlate the ground control points with the DGPS system and they have to do the processing. That takes a lot of time and human effort. To eradicate that one in the industry, we have different type of units called as RTK systems and PPK systems. So RTK system is real-time kinematic system. That was a huge pain while I was doing my land survey and mapping back in 2018 or 17. So now technology has improved more and more. There is a technology called as PPK, which is post-processing kinematics. That technology is being used nowadays to do drone survey and mapping without using any DGPS or ground control stations or any ground points. That takes very less time when you compare it with a DGPS survey and your drone flights. I'm going to introduce few products today, and I'm also going to tell you a few products what I've experimented and what I'm going to experiment. So this video will be completely helpful for those people who are in drone industry and they are trying to acquire lot of land survey and mapping using PPK device. Guys, back in 2018 I was doing land survey mapping using different types of DGPS equipments and RTK kits. So I've used here plus RTK kit as well. It takes a lot of time for it to get satellite fixed and to have a smooth process outflow. So that also was consuming a lot of time. Then we have shifted to some devices such as PPK. PPK, we have used a device called Seagull UAV. It was RTK and PPK kit, and I've used MLID M2 device. This was MLID M2 device kit what I've used. So with these kits and devices I was not getting any promising results. Either some of the issues or some of the problems were not getting solved. So this is a very important problem in drone industry that people need to do and to achieve the good results less than 5 centimeters. Let me tell you some small point how does PPK works. Imagine we are on our planet called Earth, and Earth is revolving, drone is also flying, it is also moving, Earth is moving, and there are satellites outside of our planet which are also in revolving motion. So all these motions will have errors. So photo taken on particular point at the ground will be, when you post process it, it will be differs. It differs to a certain error of 3 to 5 meters I've seen. So to eradicate these issues, people used to take up a DGPS survey. And DGPS survey will give you approximately accuracy around 3 to 5 centimeters, which is very less in drone industry and considered as a good and accurate data. PPK has become a very major role in this drone industry. So everyone is moving towards to develop technology towards PPK. Even government related projects, even all survey industries, all survey graded areas which has to be Indian government and stuff, they want PPK drone survey has to happen because DGPS is also long process for them. So PPK is post-processing kinematics, as I told you, and post-processing kinematics, everything works after the flight is done. So as I told you, Earth is rotating, revolving, as well as drone is also moving on our planet. Let's say flight is for 1 hour. So drone flies for 1 hour, Earth has moved a little bit in that 1 hour, and satellites are also rotating around, right? So what happens is PPK, we establish a base station on the ground. It might be any GNSS receiver which is mounted on a tripod, and using that tripod, and we activate our GNSS data. This tripod and this GPS will constantly keep communicating with the satellites which are moving around our planet. So it says my position is fixed. That is a function of a ground control GNSS receiver which is mounted on a tripod. And when you come to drone, we have these, as I told you, right, Seagull PPK unit as well as EMLID PPK unit. These devices will be mounted on the drone, which differs from the drone's GPS. Okay, so drone GPS will be using to guide the drone to follow that path, but this PPK devices GPS will be used only to communicate, to capture the satellites at what timestamp where the drone was. So this is the only function. And what happens once the flight is completed? On the ground we have our GNSS receiver that has captured some raw GNSS data, and on our drone also we have images which is captured by the drone, as well as raw GNSS data of that PPK device, of that PPK air unit, I should say particularly. So that air unit data and the ground based data is captured and timestamp will be matched. So this is what done after the flight is completed. So that's why we call it as a post-processing kinematics. And post-processing kinematics is a wide variety, and it gives you best results within less than 5 centimeters in x-axis, and within maybe 5 centimeters in y-axis. In z-axis it might be around 10 centimeters. So that is what the companies claim who are manufacturing the PPK unit. As I told you that I have used different wide variety of PPK units, I was not satisfied with any one of those, because while doing post-processing of this data, I might lose some GPS satellite latitudes and longitudes which were not captured by this PPK device. For example, I had very bad experience with EMLID as well as the Seagull PPK units. They work similarly in market. So what to do? How to solve this problem? PPK is one of the major factor. Every government, every survey industry wants drone people or drone industries to do survey and mapping using PPK only. So yes, I have got a good solution for that again. So I am going to introduce today one product which was manufactured by a company called CUAV. So this is CUAV's product. Again, this is a PPK and RTK air unit. So this is the device which I am going to test, and I am pretty sure that what errors Seagull and EMLID has done, which are solved in this CUAV kit. Let's unbox this CUAV kit and see how this will be integrated in our Talon. So you might have seen all my videos on Talon aircraft where I am doing land survey and mapping. If you have not seen those videos, how to do survey and mapping, what all guidance I have given in survey and mapping as well as in flying, I am attaching link here. You can go and watch those videos as well. Guys, I am unboxing this CUAV kit. How does it looks? For your reference, I am attaching photos of EMLID as well as Seagull UAV kit what I have used earlier. Okay, so nice packing. CUAV. It gives me immense pleasure to test this kind of kits, because these are all engineering stuff and we love to do engineering. So here you see aluminum body. It is written CRTK2. So this supports PPK as well. We have ports, horseshoe port, a memory card slot, antenna port, and a USB-C port to configure this device. So I am placing it here. Here you go. This is a GNSS antenna which goes into the rover device. So we call it as a rover device or an air unit. So this goes on the drone along with this unit. And there are some set of cables. So they gave a nice USB-C data cable. Also, let me remove all these cables first. This is the antenna connector with the device to GNSS antenna. Okay, CUAV has done a good option. They have introduced a cable for Canon cameras as well, shutter cable for Canon cameras as well. So let me also tell you guys, when we do land survey and mapping, a drone camera is not directly contacting with the PPK air unit. So what we have to do, when the drone camera is capturing a photo that is planned via mission planner or any other ground control station. So when the photo is captured, some kind of signal should go that photo has taken here at this location. Location will be generated from this GNSS antenna, nothing but GPS antenna, and camera has taken a photo. That signal will come from camera to CUAV kit via cable, which connects to the camera. So yeah, that is here. And as usual, we have Sony Alpha 6000 camera as well. And this is a hot shoe port. So guys, these are all the components which we get in a CUAV, PPK and RTK kit. Almost similarly, we get this kind of products only, this type of GNSS antenna and a device with a cable connector which goes to the camera in MLIT kit as well as Seagull, PPK and RTK kit. So in upcoming videos, I'm going to install all this PPK unit on my Talon aircraft, which is again survey grade, and thereafter I'm going to show it to you how do I do survey and mapping and also post processing, which will help you surely in your drone industry for PPK and survey mapping. Lot of people are asking me all these questions, that all the components which I use like Talon aircraft and batteries and all the other components for survey industry, where I can purchase them. For all those people, I have started my own e-commerce website, so I'll link the description of my e-commerce website under, so you can go there and purchase all the products, all Talon related, survey related products there. I'm also going to sell all these products upcoming in my e-commerce websites. So hope you like this video. If you are looking to purchase a Talon aircraft for survey and mapping, that is also linked in the description. You can go and purchase there. If you have any comments, any questions, anything, you can share, you can put it in comment box. I'll reply to all the comments. As well as people who are also going into new to this drone industry, they can call me, they can learn this technology. It will be used wide variety. In our country, lot of area has to be surveyed and mapped. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Wait for the next videos where you're going to see this in action. See you, bye.